Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good. So I'm gonna move on now. Okay, I'm gonna move on. So this table, as you can see in the textbook, right, is just a fancier way to present my calculation. I didn't want to show you this table because I'm concerned it's gonna confuse you. Okay, I think this is much better way to show you with this graph, right? It makes more sense to show you this way. So you can see here, you figured out 24 plus 72, and you figured out this 96, 25%. You recognize 30 revenue, and your gross profit is 6. Here, 104 total cost, 100%, and then you recognize 90. This is all the same as what I'm doing here. It's just, and they show you all these calculations. But if you understand it, I think this is a very easy way to do it. Okay? I'm more concerned this table is going to confuse you. But the information is the same. Okay? Okay, let's do a problem. See if you understand this. Okay. You allow me to move on. That means you understand this. So I want to test you, see if you really understand this. Construction Corporation started a contract in June 2017 to build a small footbridge at a fixed price of $10 million. The bridge was to be completed by October 2019. Total estimated cost is $8 million. Total cumulative costs incurred by the end of 2017 and 2018 were $2 million and $5.5 million, respectively. Because of cost overruns in 2018, it was expected on December 31st, 2018, the project will cost $800,000 more than the original estimate. Final cost at the end of the project total $9 million. Construction Corporation follows guidance of efforts. The requirement to determine the amount of gross profit to be recognized for the year ended December 2018. Draw a timeline. Okay, draw a timeline. So I give you 2 minutes. See if you can figure this out. Let me ask you, the cost to cost approach, right? In 2018, can anyone tell me what's the numerator? Remember, to calculate the percentage, there are 2 cost numbers, numerator divided by denominator. Can anyone tell me for 2018, what is the numerator? What is the amount for numerator?
3.5.
3.5, okay. So the numerator is the cost incurred to date. So all the costs incurred up to the end of this 2018. Okay, so that is what the numerator means. All the costs incurred up to the end of 2018.
So is that 7.5?
Is it 5.5?
Yeah, okay, very good. So here, that's why we had to read the question carefully. Total cumulative costs incurred by the end of December 2018 is 5.5 million. Cumulative, that's what it means. So you have been accumulating all the costs up to the end of 2018, and that number is 5.5 for the end of 2018.
It
What
lists
is,
both years though.
yes? Hello?
Hi, so 2017 is out of the question?
Yeah, 2017 is also a question. I'm not asking
Okay.
about 2017. Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was cumulative with both years. Sorry about that.
No problem. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. So what's the denominator for 2019? Total expected cost.
9.
9. Okay. 9 million. Anyone else?
Would it be 8,800,000.
8.8 million.
8.8. Yeah, that's correct. So if you read this information here, it was expected on December 31st, 2018, the project will cost $800,000 more than original estimation, right? So originally it's 8 million. So at the end of 2018, that will be 8 plus 0.8. So 8.8. Does that make sense? Okay, so my 2018 profit equals profit accumulated up to 2018 minus 2017 profit. So up to the end of 2018, what's the total amount of profit I should recognize? And minus, the profit has been recognized in 2017, that will be the profit I should recognize in 2018. So percentage of completion times profit, okay? So 5.5 divided by 8.8 times, what's the profit? At the end of the, 2018, your price, what happened? Your price is still 10 million and your cost is 8.8 million. So your profit is 1.2 million. Okay. So it's actually 750,000 minus 2017's profit recognized. Okay, now let's talk about 2017. 2017, similar idea. Can you tell me what are the two numbers? Philip, are you trying to speak? Yes, I can't hear you. Your sound is like cut off. I can't hear you.
Would it be
2 over 8.
Yeah, 2 over 8.
2 over 8? Yeah, I think that's right. So the cumulative cost incurred by the end of 2017 is 2 million. And at that time, we think the total expected cost is 8 million. So 2 over 8 times 10 million was the price minus 8 million is the cost. Okay. So I have 500,000 minus 2016's profit. So now, what is the 2016's profit?
0.
0, right? Because the project started in 2017. In 2016, you recognize no profit. So then what's 2017's profit?
500,000.
500,000. And what is 2018's profit?
250,000.
Very good. What about 2019?
1 million.
Remainder.
1 million? Yeah, you use 10 minus 9, right?
Yeah.
That's the total profit. So total price is 10 million, total cost is 9 million. So your total profit is 1 million, right?
So another 250,000.
Yeah, another 250. Yeah, because you have recognized up to 2018, 75,000.
75.
Yeah, so then whatever left, the 250, that should be recognized in 2019. So any question?
Sorry, why do you have to go 10 million minus the 8.8 million or the minus the 8 million?
Yeah, we are talking about the profit, right? We are talking about the gross profit. That's revenue minus cost. Revenue minus cost of sales.
Okay, so that's a little bit different from the previous example, right? Because the previous
in the
one,
previous example, they tell you the actual cost for each year, right? In this example, they didn't tell you that information. So what you do is you just consider the cost is also recognized evenly according to the revenue. So then you just put the revenue and the cost together, you calculate profit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. The profit is changing as well.
Yes, the estimate profit, right? Because the estimate total cost is changing, right?
Yes.
But when you do this calculation, you are using your best knowledge, best information, right? So everything is good. Okay, so now I'm gonna go backward to talk about this once again. So in 2016, there is no profit, right? The project started in 2017, has nothing to do with 2016. In 2017, at the end of 2017, the cumulative cost is 2 million. So by the end of 2017, the total cumulative cost is 2 million. And the total expected cost is 8 million, right? So the percentage is 2/8, 25%. And at that time, you believe the total profit is 2 million, right? 10 minus 8, 2 million. So 25% of 2 million, that's 500,000. So in 2017, you recognize $500,000 profit, okay? Now, going to 2018, okay, the percentage completion is 5.5 divided by 8.8, okay? And the total expected gross profit is 1.2. So you are saying by the end of 2018, I should really recognize up to 750,000, okay? And in 2017, I have already recognized 500,000. So in 2018, I will recognize the difference, which is 250,000. Okay. Now going to 2019, 100% completed. The total at this time, you know, the profit is 10 million minus 9 million, right? That's still your price minus your total cost. Now is 9 million. So the profit should be 1 million. And you have recognized so far 0, 500, 250, 75,000. So in 2019, you should recognize another 25,000. In total, you recognize $1 million. The price is 10 million, right? The final cost at the end of the project is 9 million. So how much you make? 10 minus 9. So 1 million, right? So over 3 years, you recognize 1 million. The first year you recognized 500,000. The second year you recognized a quarter. The third year you're going to recognize another quarter. Does this make sense?
Yep.
Any questions? Are you tired already?
So 250,000 is for only 2019's, right? The profit.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yes. Should
I'm
we?
sorry, just to
Yeah, go
clarify.
ahead, Tim.
So this kind of skipped a step, right? So it jumped right to the profit, right?
Yeah.
Because the previous example, we did just the revenue part, and then you have to subtract the cost of each year to get the profit.
Yeah.
And this is just like a quicker way, like a shortcut, right? Pretty much.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Because the previous example, like you didn't use 10 mil minus 8 or whatever, right? You just use 10 mil and then you calculated the revenue for that year.
Yeah, I first calculated revenue recognition, and then we consider the actual cost. The difference is the profit, right? You recognize that profit. In this case, so we are talking about, the question is determine the gross profit, right? Determine the amount of gross profit. So we just applying, so because we are saying that the progress to the completion percentage-wise is the same for revenue and the cost of sales. I think that's the assumption. That's why we can use this way to do the calculation.
Right.
Hello, excuse me.
Yes.
Yeah, I have an observation.
ahead.
The bridge was to be completed by October 2019 at a total estimated cost of $8 million.
Okay.
And then, if that is going to be the total cost of the bridge, why was the cost in 2017 different from 2018? Because I see the cost we applied in 2017 was 8 million,
So
and then
at
the
the
cost
time,
we applied.
Yeah,
I understand that there was an overrun in 2018.
so as the time goes,
Okay.
you have
Okay.
better information.
Okay. Yes,
You always,
I get now.
You get it? Yeah. So as time goes, you
Yeah, I
have
get it
better
now.
information, right? The point is, at any time or point when you do this entry, when you do the calculation, you can only use your best information. You cannot reach to those future informations. Those informations are not available, right? You always use your best information. Yeah. Okay, I think maybe we should take a 10 minutes break. Do you think so? Should we do a 10 minutes break?
Yes.
Yes.